Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing marriage and fiancé visas. So this is kind of a comparison contrast video. I've been getting a lot of questions from folks lately, just sort of offhand as to, what's the better visa to process to the U.S., sort of coming off the Trump administration and sort of all of the backlog that seemed to accumulate resulting from some of the policies promulgated there. And then also things having to do with COVID, things are kind of opening up. We're seeing cases processed through the embassy on an active basis now. And people have been asking me, well, what's better? If I'm getting started now, should I, if we're unmarried, and we have all the options available, fiancé visa or marriage visa, what's better? Well, it's fact dependent. I know I probably sound like a broken record to long-term viewers of this channel, but it's going to be very dependent on your specific set of circumstances. So first off, understand that. Now, when comparing the two, it's good to understand that K-1s are a lot different insofar as K-1 visas will, they're going to have a different kind of processing cadence, if you will, especially with respect to the National Visa Center. One real sticking point we've seen here recently, it's through no one's fault, there's just a big backlog, and National Visa Center is processing cases a lot more slowly. National Visa Center has less to do with K-1s. They do process them through. They act as a sort of clearinghouse, but they are not as actively involved compared to U.S. marriage visa counterparts, specifically the CR1 and the IR1. So, and there's various ways of comparing and contrasting that, and it's going to be based on your specific set of facts. You should never make any really life-altering decisions or forbear from making life-altering decisions based solely on matters pertaining to immigration. However, that said, being separated for a prolonged period of time can alter one's life, and it can certainly alter one's relation or a couple's relationship. So the thing to take away from this video is it's going to be fact-dependent. There's a number of factors to consider with respect to the way things are processing out in the United States, as well as once they get over abroad, specifically here in Bangkok or greater Southeast Asia. So it may not be a terrible idea to gain some, legal advice, get some advice and guidance on this. Also, probably, again, you're going to need to really deeply reflect on what you're willing to deal with as far as, the aftermath of getting a K-1 fiancé into the U.S. and all the work associated with regularizing a spouse's status thereafter, or front-loading everything and dealing with a longer processing time to even come to the United States.